My people, you don't read. Please listen to this thing where this boy won't talk now and tell me whether it's true or not. You don't read. Also to go. Listen to this thing and tell me whether it's true or not. Watch this thing. And don't forget to share it so that others will see it. Thanks.
In the book of Luke, chapter 7, verse 41, Jesus Christ began his criminal teachings he called a parable. Luke 7, verse 41. He said there was a certain creditor who had 2 debtors. He says one owed him 500 pence. And he said the second person owed him 50 pence. Follow me carefully. And in the course of time, the creditor discovered that these 2 debtors are incapacitated to pay. They are limited. They are struggling with finances. So the creditor decided to forgive them. He forgave the both of them. Go, don't even pay me at all. And then he asked the disciples, he says, which of the 2 debtors will appreciate him more? And the first notorious criminal called Simon Peter answered and said, the one he forgave the most. That means the one he forgave 500 pence, we appreciate him more. And Jesus Christ began to interpret the parable. And at the end of that interpretation, Jesus Christ said, therefore, unto the man whose sin is greater, unto the one whose sins is greatest, will be forgiven more, because this one will love the person more. He will love me more. But unto the person whose sin is small, if we forgive him small, he will love small. That's the end of the parable. So the ideology Jesus Christ was giving was that we want notorious criminals. We come to see the more expanded your crime and your criminality is in our land, is the more I am interested to come into your life. I came to see you as a more notorious criminal. If you are stealing before without gun, it means your forgiveness is have limitation. But if you have guns and you have other equipment, you rob, you are a criminal robber, then we forgive you and we know that yes, we came to provide salvation for you. When did this man begin to speak this parable? A certain prostitute walked up to Jesus Christ where he was eating with his disciples. And the prostitute moved direct to his feet and began to use kiss. As he kissed this man, all the hairs in his body began to stand. His manhood, all the active hormones in him are standing erect, and people began to criticize. He says, how is this man collecting a kiss from a prostitute? And the man began to give parable. He says, if this woman was not a prostitute, I wouldn't even allow her to enter here. He says, I came not for the righteous. I came to save the sinners in your land. And what did I come to provide for the sinners? Salvation. Saving them from the consequences of their criminality. We don't want that man who wants to see criminals in our land. We want that God of our land who wants to see the righteous people. The deities in my land want to see the good people, not the bad ones. A provider of salvation, a redemption of sinner is the biggest notorious criminal. So today we have a society where everybody is struggling to be the biggest sinner, so that Jesus Christ will have more reason to forgive him more. Join me in African Renaissance.